Hello everyone, it's Erin here, and this is Balance in Strength for this week, April 13th. So, hello, welcome, thanks for joining me. So, let's get started. Same way we always do, we're going up to our toes and back in our heels. And actually, I've been giving you the left side the whole time. We're going to switch it up today. Up on the toes, back on the heels, making sure we have $2 between our feet. Standing tall, engaging your core, pulling that string up from the top of your head. Very good. Let's do two more here. And that's one. Hands on the knees. Let's do some knee circles. When we're done with all of this, I am hoping to see some really good knee circles out there, okay? Keep practicing. And reverse. Good, let's stand up tall, hands on the hips and do hip circles. You might want to get your feet a bit wider, allowing those hips to move a little bit more. And reverse those circles. Very good. All right, now let's take your right hand. Standing tall, you're going to reach straight down your right leg. Stand up, reach up and over. Good, and we're going to stay here on this side for 5. And this is 2. Breathing easy, moving easy. Doing your best to keep the weight equal in both feet. Using your breath to open up the rib cage. And reaching through your fingertips. We've got one more here on this side. Very good. Let's go over to the other side. We're reaching straight down. Stand tall, reach up and over. Taking your time. We're going over to the side. Not forward. Dropping those shoulders down the left side. Reaching up and over. Let's do 2 more here. Good, and one more. Great, thumbs in the armpits and swim with your elbows. Pointing the elbows down. Making the biggest circles that you can. Really trying to warm up those shoulders. Good, and backstroke. And relax, we'll shake that out. All right, let's move to our 2-legged hamstring stretch. So feet are at least $2 apart, okay? You can also do this hamstring stretch seated in the chair. You're gonna have both legs out in front of you with your toes up and nice and easy, hinging at the hips. All right, so I'll do the modified version. If you're standing, you stay up and do the standing version. Here we go, nice and tall, keeping your spine in a line, and we hinge at our hips. Feeling that stretch, and sit up tall. Good, breathe out on your way down, and you'll feel that you can go a bit farther. And then come back to seated or standing tall. Keep going. Weight in the heels, knees slightly bent. And let's do 2 more here. And one more. Great. Let's go into our one-legged hamstring stretch. Again, you can do this modified. This time, it's just one leg stretched out while the other foot is flat on the ground. Same thing standing, heel down, toes up, bend that other knee, move the hips back. Good. Keeping your chin away from your chest will help you keep your spine in a line. We're trying to go a little bit farther each time and stand up tall each time. We've got 2 more here on this side. And 1 more. Very good. Let's do the same on the other side. We're kicking the foot out, heel on the ground, and toes to the sky. We bend that back knee and move the hips back. And stand tall. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good. Let's do 2 more here. Hips back, weight to that back foot. And 1 more. All right. Let's go ahead and move to our open books. So, $2 between the feet. Hands up, and we keep our shoulders down. One hand stays here in front, and we follow the other hand all the way around with our eyes. Bring it back, and do the same on the other side. Doing your best to keep the weight equal on both feet. Keep that string tight at the top of your head. You want your eyes to follow that hand all the way around. You can rotate even farther that way. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Let's do 2 more on each side. Relax your shoulders. Breathe through this rotation. And your hands don't have to be high up in front of you. They could be down here, that's fine. This is for your spine more than anything else. Great, we'll shake that out. And then we'll move into our cow and our camel. So you're keeping your feet there at hip width apart, $2. And we'll start with our cow. Squeeze the shoulders back, tilt the pelvis forward. Camel. Shoulders forward, tilt the pelvis back. Good. Breathe in for the cow. And out with the camel. Open your chest with the cow. Pull your belly button in with the camel. Let's do a few more with your own breath. That's breathing in with the cow and breathing out with the camel. Always keeping your knees slightly bent. Always keeping the weight in your heels. Let's do 2 more here. Good, shake that out. All right, now we're gonna move to our hydrants and our super dogs. So let's start with those hydrants. We're gonna do 5 on each side. The main goal here is to raise your foot with control and lower it back down while keeping your shoulders level. Here we go, assuming the position. $2 between the feet. Nice and tall. We're gonna shift the weight over, pull that string tight, raise the opposite leg. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, shake it out. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side, nice and tall. We shift the weight over, pick up that opposite foot. 1, shoulders level. 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5. Very good. Shaking it out. And then we'll start with our hydrants. We're raising an arm, lifting the opposite leg back. Let's work on keeping the shoulders down. It's real easy to raise the hand and make that shoulder come up with it. Let's squeeze those shoulders down and back. Here we go. Nice and tall. Head up, string tight. Ready? Raise and easy back down. That's 1. 2. We're doing 5 here. 3. 4. And 5. Good. Shake it out. Let's do the same on the other side. Make sure you're keeping track of that belly button. Keeping things braced tight. Here we go. Ready? And raise. 1. 2. Straight leg behind you. No bent knees. 3. 4. And 5. Good job. Shake it out. All right. Let's go ahead and roll right into our first balance exercise with our rhythm step. It's 3 steps. Holding 1 foot up on that 3rd step for a 3 count. But what I'm looking for here is good body position, not how well you can hold yourself up on one leg, okay? Nice solid body position. Head up, eyes forward. We're braced through our core, and we're stepping with our feet hip width apart. All right, let's try it. Head up, eyes focused on something not moving. Ready, and step. 1, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3. 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 1, 2, 3, and hold it. 3. Good job. Shake it out. I say good job because as long as you tried it, you did something. But let's try to challenge yourself. That's the only way we get better, okay? Challenging yourself and having some awareness with what you're doing and where you are right now. So let's reflect back. What are you doing? Is your head up looking at something not moving, or are you looking at me the whole time? When you step down, are the feet still hip width, or you're really not sure? Maybe they got a bit more narrow. Is our attention being distracted somewhere else, or are we staying focused, keeping that string up, and breathing the whole time? Okay, so try to reflect back after you do this exercise and after you do any exercise. What is it that you were actually doing? So, we've gotten through that. Let's do it again. Here we go. We've got more awareness. We're going to choose one thing to work on. Maybe it's picking up your feet. Maybe it's just focusing here and not letting your attention be distracted. Whatever it is, let's try to do the best that we can on that one thing right now. Here we go. Head up. Eyes focused. Pull that string tight. Breathe. Ready, and step. 1, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3. 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 1, 2, 3, and hold it. 3. All right, good job. So I told you to get better. You got to challenge yourself, and I wouldn't be a good teacher at all if I didn't challenge you myself. So that's what we're gonna do here right now. Proposing a challenge, although if what we just did, maintaining your focus, stepping in place is challenging enough, then you keep working on it, all right? If you want more of a challenge, today's challenge is on the hold, you're gonna touch your nose. On the hold, touch your nose. Your nose is right here. Let's just practice on 2 feet right now. Good, you got it. Here we go. $2 between the feet, head up, eyes forward. Ready? And step. 1, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3. 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 1, 2, 3, and hold it. 3. Good work. Hopefully you tapped your nose and you didn't poke yourself in the eye there. Hopefully you had some good body position. Either way, no one's perfect. We all have to practice a little bit more. All right, let's move on to the clock. You're standing in the middle of the clock. I tell you the time, you tap at the time and bring your foot right back to hip width. Tap and bring your foot right back to hip width. Bring your foot back to hip width. Keep your head up. Let's not look down. There are no numbers down there. I'm pretty sure, I don't know the setup you have in your home, but I don't think you're standing on top of a clock. All right? No numbers down there. Let's keep the shoulders level. Sometimes when we do this, we have a tendency to turn into the leaning tower. Okay? Keep those shoulders level, head up, and eyes forward. Here we go. Feet are hip width. Let's use just your left leg. Just your left leg. Ready? 12. 6. 1. 7. Bring that foot back to hip width. I'm not going to do it with you now. Still using the left leg. Ready? 9. 2. 11. 5. 1. 8. 10. 12. 4. 7. 2. 6. 11. 4. 9. 6. 1. Relax. Good job. Shake it out. All right. Let's do the right leg only this time. The right leg only this time. Again, I'll do the first few with you, and then it's all on your own. So here we go. Right leg only. Ready? 9. 3. 1. 5. 11. 10. 4. 2. 7. 12. 5. 1. 10. 4. 8. 3. 1. 6. 11. 6. 8. 2. Relax. Good job. Shake it out. All right. Now you're going to use either foot. You decide which foot for each number. You decide which foot for each number. Here we go. Head up, eyes forward. Ready? 4. 2. 6. 10. 8. 12. 3. 9. 5. 7, 1, 11, 6, 10, 1, 5, 11, 4, 7, 9, 2, relax. Good job. All right. Shake it out. And remember, the number isn't important, okay? Whatever I say, if you happen to get the right number, that's just bonus points. Really what's important is that you stay moving and you're tapping your foot in all of these different directions. And plus, I'm not there. So as long as you're moving and doing something, you're doing a good job, all right? Okay, here we go. We're done with our clock. Let's go ahead and move to our heel raises. And also, remember that at any time, if you want to take a break, you can turn me off. No, but really, if at any time you want to take a break, you can sit down and do these same exercises seated, or you can just press pause and come back, all right? It's up to you. Of course, you're not going to get as much of a balance challenge, but you'll still be doing something. Sit away from the back of your chair, nice and tall, and we can still work on that core control and some good posture, all right? So, heel raises. Raising ourselves up to our toes, coming back down. We're not shifting the weight back, and we're not breaking at the hips, or at least doing your best not to. Pull those shoulders down and back, brace the core, keep the knees slightly bent. Here we go, 10 times, hold for 10 on the last one. Ready, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and shake it out. Good. Now let's bring our toes in and your heels out. Doing the same thing. Ready? And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and shake that out. All right, next we have our toes out and our heels in, keeping the knees slightly bent. Ready, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and shake that out. And let's stretch it out. Maybe that's the toes up against the back of your chair. Or maybe that's taking a big step back with your heel on the ground. Or whatever it is you need to do to find that stretch you're looking for. And when you feel like you're sufficiently stretched, we're going to do it again. All right. So, same thing. Feet are hip width, toes are forward. All right. This time on the challenge, or excuse me, on the hold, I'm going to challenge you a bit more. Halfway through, let's try to go up a little bit higher. Okay? Here we are. Toes forward, head up. Ready? And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, a little bit higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and shake it out. All right, this week, I'm switching things up a little bit with a little bit more different of a challenge, or a little different of a challenge more. All right, feet are hip width. Let's take this left leg and step forward slightly. Now we're here in this staggered stance, and we're gonna do our toe raises here. Shoulders over the hips, nice and tall. Ready? And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and shake that out. All right, let's go back to our feet hip width apart. Now we're bringing this right foot slightly forward, but still the feet are hip width apart. Not too wide, keeping my shoulders over my hips. Let's do the same thing here. Ready? And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and shake that out. Maybe toes against the back of your chair for a stretch, or a big step back with your heel on the ground. Whatever you gotta do to find that stretch you're looking for. All right, when you feel like you are sufficiently stretched, go ahead and have a seat. Okay, so in last week's class, I asked you all to send in jokes if you had some, and I had a few of them come in. You know, those of you who usually or regularly have come to my class before, or maybe you've come in the past, know that I'm really bad at telling jokes. But when those jokes are a little racy or have some language in them, I get a little shy about it. And I got a few of those jokes, you guys. I feel like you sent them to me just because you knew that they would make me blush, even if it's in the privacy of my own office. So I'm not gonna read those, but I do have a few that someone sent in quarantine jokes. So I'll come a little bit closer and I'll share those jokes with you. Let's see. All right, so here are some quarantine jokes. I hope none of these are real life stories that have come here from Carol Wood. So it's this first one. I need to practice social distancing from the refrigerator. Oh, this is relevant to this past weekend with Easter and Passover. Still haven't decided where to go for Easter, the living room or the bedroom? Oh, tough decisions. Let's see. Homeschooling. You know, a lot of kids are staying home from school and their parents are now have been hired as teachers. Homeschooling is going well. 2 students suspended for fighting and 1 teacher fired for drinking on the job. That's funny. And then the other one, I don't know about you, but I've kind of lost track of time a little bit during the day, but you know, I can't tell you what day of the week it is sometimes, and I can't tell you what week something in particular happened. It's like all of the weeks are kind of jumbled into time. So here's one. I don't think anyone expected that when we changed the clocks, we go from standard time to twilight zone. Yes. Good, good, good. All right, I'm gonna save the rest of them. Some of them I'm not going to say, but I'm gonna save the rest of them for next week. But still, if you have any jokes that you'd like to share, go ahead and send them in, and you can hear me tell them. All right, so we have reached a point in our class where we do more work. So it's sit-ups and sit-to-stand. Sit up and sit-to-stands. And I'm gonna move back just a little bit. You won't see my feet, but at least my head won't be chopped off the top of your screen. Let's go ahead and start with our sit-ups, and let's do 10 this week. We're working on keeping the feet flat on the ground, keeping your spine in a line. Now, if you go back and you have trouble keeping your feet on the ground, move back in your chair, okay? That should help out a little bit. We need to work on strengthening those abdominals and kind of relaxing those hip flexors. Those hip flexors kind of lock in place, and that's what causes this seesaw here, okay? So try to think about driving your feet into the ground and keeping that string pulled at the top of your head. And that should help out a little bit. Feet in the ground, string at the top of the head. Let's cross our arms across our chest here. Ready? Let's breathe in on the way back and give a nice forceful breath out as we sit tall. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. We're gonna do 6 sit-to-stand, 6 sit-to-stand. Keeping those feet nice and wide, keeping that string pulled tight at the top of your head. Let's take a big breath in and breathe out as you stand. That's 1. 2, keep your head up, keep your chest up. Good. Easy back down. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good, good. All right, let's do overhead sit-ups now. When you sit up, your hands go up. If the shoulders aren't feeling well and those hands don't want to come up, we can just bring the hands back, okay? Here we go. Hands up, shoulders down. Breathing in, going back. Sit up, hands up. That's 1. Here's the modified version. Hands back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. For our sit-to-stands, we're gonna do the same thing with our arms, just in the opposite direction. So we're gonna start with our hands out in front. We stand up, raise the hands up, keep them there, and sit down, all right? We wanna lock these shoulders down and back, not letting the hands fall in either direction, but locking them in place. Here we go. Hands out front, feet are wide. Big breath in, we stand up, hands up, keep them there, sit down. Good, that's 1, stand. Hands up. Good, 2, 3. Here we go. Lock those shoulders in. 4. Or are you doing this modified version? 5. 6. Good job. Shake it out. All right, so for our next set of sit-ups, we're going to do just 5. Just 5 of these. They're going to be a little bit more challenging. So we're going to go back very slowly in a 4 count. And then come up as quick as we can. Breathing out with that nice forceful breath. Keeping the feet flat on the ground. Here we go. Arms crossed across the chest. Ready? We go back slowly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up tall. That's 1. Back 4, 3, 2, 1. 2. Back 4, 3, 2, 1. 3. Keep that spine in a line. Shoulders down and back. Ready? Back 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 4. Back 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 5. Good job. We're going back to our sit to stands, okay? And we're doing a power stand. So that's up as fast as you can go. And we go down slowly in a 4 count. Feet wide, head up, big breath in, up fast. Head up, chest up, weight in the heels. We go down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Your seat is still there. I'll tell you if someone moves it. Ready? Up. Hips back, reach forward, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up. Hips back, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's keep those knees apart. 3 more. Up. Knees apart. Hips back, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Up. Down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. Up. Down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All right, so we are going to do just a little bit of work here with some balance and reaction. So we're going to stay seated right now and do this first movement just as a practice round. So we're trying to stay nice and tall. You should be away from the back of your chair. We're still working on this good body position, good posture, and core control. We have that string up at the top of our head. We're gonna do some quick feet here. Picking up the knees, picking up the toes, the whole foot comes up off of the ground. Whole foot comes up off of the ground. I'm gonna point in one direction and you're gonna step in that direction and bring your foot right back to those quick feet. I point, you step, right back to those quick feet. Point, step, right back to quick feet. Got it? So we're practicing here, seated. Let's do this for 20 seconds. You're looking for the direction that I'm pointing in. You step in that direction. Come back to your quick feet. Here we go, nice and tall. Ready? And quick feet. Picking up the knees, picking up the toes, whole foot comes off the ground. And time. Good work. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All right, we're gonna do that one more time seated, and then we're gonna do that standing, all right? Nice and tall, keep that spine in a line, pick up the knees, pick up the toes. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go, quick feet. And time. Good work. Hey, let's do that standing, all right? So, whenever we do exercise standing, you want to make sure that there's something to grab onto that's within a hand's reach. If you're farther than a hand's reach, that means I need to change my body position to reach for that chair. That's making me in a bad position to maintain my balance in the first place. We're just looking for a little recovery, okay? Hand reaches out and we recover, right? So make sure whatever that is, your chair or a countertop or a desktop, it's right there within a hand's reach. 20 seconds, we're doing quick feet. You're looking for the direction that I'm pointing in to let you know where to step. Here we go, nice and tall, head up. Ready, and quick feet. Right back. Right back into those quick feet. And time. Breathe, 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 walk it out. All right, we're gonna do that one more time. One more time, ready? 3, 2, 1, quick feet. Picking up the knees, picking up the whole foot off of the ground. Look for my hands. Good work, time. Hopefully you breathe the whole time there, okay? Keep breathing, keep your head up, keep your eyes up. That's gonna help you roll a little bit better, maintain your balance a little bit better, and keep that awareness, all right? So good, relax, breathe, breathe, breathe. So if you have been looking at these recordings for the last couple of weeks, you might have noticed that we're doing some of the same exercises, just in a little bit different way. Trying to give you some variety without throwing something completely new at you. We're kind of building on one on the other. So you can go back and practice what we did last week. Next week, we're just going to continue to build off of the quick feet, the reaction, and stepping in different directions, all right? So you have that to look forward to. Let's go ahead and move into our cool down now. So you can sit back and relax, but not too much. Find your breath if you lost it. Bringing that air all the way down, filling up your lungs from the bottom up. Release any tension you might have created through your jaw, your neck, your shoulders. Breathe easy. Let's go ahead and start with our head rotation. Dropping your ear to your shoulder, your chin down to your chest, other ear to other shoulder, and we tip the head up and over, other ear to other shoulder, and coming back through again. Taking your time. Release the tension in those shoulders. And reverse if you haven't already. And head up, eyes up. Let's open up your arms, give yourself a big hug. Drop your elbows down and drop your chin. And look up. One more time, we'll open up the arms and flip-flop with your arm on top. Drop your elbows, drop your chin. And look up. Open up one more time. Give yourself a big hug, a big squeeze. That one's for me. Thank you for tuning in. Let's bring a hand behind your head. Reach for the elbow and bring it closer. And relax. Let's do the other side. If the shoulder doesn't feel well, bring that elbow up front and push it up. And relax. Good. Let's flex the bicep this time. And you should feel the stretch a little bit more. And relax. Other side. Flex, flex, flex. Feel the stretch. And relax. We're going to sit tall. Reach an arm up and over. And the other side. Reaching through those fingertips. And the other side. And the other side. And relax. Let's kick up your feet and draw circles going in the same direction. Making the biggest, bestest circles you can. And reverse those circles. Let's go in opposite directions. And reverse those opposite directions. Keep your feet going. With one hand, let's pick up the Easter eggs. Gotta look for them, find them, picking the Easter eggs. With the other hand, let's eat our lamb. And I think I just ate an Easter egg. Where's my basket? Where am I putting these eggs? Good, relax. Let's bring your feet and your knees over to one side of the chair. We're gonna sit tall, hands move to the back of your chair, and rotate the upper body around. And relax. You're gonna stretch your hip flexor or your hamstring. This is the hip flexor stretch. Knees pointed down, foot is behind, squeezing those glutes. Good. One more time. Let's sit tall, feet flat, knees apart, and we rotate. And relax. Stretching your hip flexor or the hamstring. This is the hamstring stretch. Leg is out straight, heel on the ground, and we move forward. Good. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Starting with that rotation through your upper body. Hold the string, relax the shoulders. Good. Let's stretch the hip flexor or the hamstring. Relax. And one more time. We'll sit tall and rotate. Good. And last time on this side, stretching your hip flexor or your hamstring. All right, let's come back to the front. Let's take your left hand and put it behind your back. Look to the right and drop your chin down to your chest. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And look up. Keep looking to your right. If you want that extra stretch, bring your right hand behind your head and everything comes down. Good, and let's look up. Doing the same thing on the other side. That's your right hand behind your back now. And you look to the left. Dropping your chin down to your chest. Releasing the tension through your neck and your shoulders and allowing your chin to fall. And look up. Keep looking to the left if you want that extra stretch. Bring your left hand behind your head and everything comes down. And look up. All right, last one. Let's stretch out the left leg. Heel on the ground, toes to the sky. We're sitting up tall, breathing easy, and reach for your thigh. Knee, calf, toe, back to your calf. Knee, thigh, and up. Again, thigh, knee, calf, toe, back to the calf. Knee, thigh, and up. Twice more, thigh, knee, calf, toes, calf, knee, thigh. Last time, thigh, knee, calf, past your toes, back to your calf. Knee, thigh, and other side. Heel down, toes up. Let's breathe. Thigh, knee, calf, toe, calf, knee, thigh. Again, thigh, knee, calf, toe, calf, knee, thigh. Twice more, thigh, knee, calf, toes, calf, knee, thigh. Last time, thigh, knee, calf, past the toes, calf, knee, thigh, and I'm sorry. You can do that at home. All right. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me, and take care. Keep yourself as healthy as possible. And if there is anything that we can do, whether it's myself or Jen Whittington on the fitness staff or Carol Woods in general, feel free to pick up the phone and give me a call, send me an email, or, just walk across the windows outside and wave. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, guys.